Hello 2% of my ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about the longest lasting perfumes that I have in my collection, but they are not only long lasting, they're also super sexy. Hell yeah, because my 2% of the ladies need to smell the best. Now you girls have been asking me to make more content for you guys now, and I know the last one was 4 months ago, but I will try to make at least perfume fragrance list like once a month. I'm gonna try. Alright ladies, let's dive into it because we got a lot to talk about. It's not only 10, I don't know how much I have. I'm gonna count them, but I will make it quick. Ladies, grab yourselves a cup of coffee and put your balls in a good and comfortable position. And let's get into it. Okay, so first I have some honorable mentions. These are designer fragrances, and these are the only designer fragrances that last long in my opinion. The rest are all niche. Okay, the first one is La Vie est Belle Iris Absolute. This is one of the best designer fragrances for women out there. And I like this one more than the original because of the more added iris in here. So this one basically smells more luxurious and very, very powdery. Already the original La Vie est Belle is very powdery. This one is more powdery. So if you like the note iris, you should definitely check this one out. Longevity with this one is easy 10 plus hours, like even 12. So you will smell like La Vie est Belle the whole day. And the next honorable mention is Carolina Herrera Good Girl Gold Fantasy. This is one of the sexiest designer fragrances out there. Long lasting, sexy. This is amazing. What Versace Eros is for men, this is for women because it has that clubbing effect and it is fresh and sweet at the same time. Men love this stuff, trust me. You get some flowery notes, almond, coffee, tonka bean and cacao in this one. And also this one is an easy 10 plus hours with a very good projection. Guys can pick this one up. Wear this while clubbing. And if you can't find this one because this one is hard to find, then just get the original. They are almost identical, but this one is a slight bit better. Just like as light as their dicks. And the last honorable mention is Mugler Angel Muse. Yes, it's discontinued, but maybe you can still find it somewhere, you know, just telling you that this one is super sexy. This is basically a lot of patchouli. Oh, earthy, dirty patchouli with chocolate. And this is that kind of a fragrance that for a lot of you girls, if you smell this up close, you think like, this is not good at all. Listen, this stuff is good when people smell this in the air. This is a big attention grabber when people smell this in the air. You have fragrances that are really good in the air and up close. This is really good in the air. This is so sexy. If you walk past by people and they get a whiff of this, really, it is like a luxurious businesswoman with a lot of balls, but still super feminine. Like she has high heels on, sexy dress or whatever to go to work, you know? So she's feminine, but she is the boss. But now we're gonna start with the real list, because if you cannot find this one, then you should get this one at number 12, Profumum Roma Patchouli. This stuff is very close to Angel Muse because this one also has a little bit of that cacao vibe into it, but much more unisex. Like Angel Muse goes a little bit more into the feminine kind of a side. This one goes a little bit more like unisex. Like your husband can wear this one as well, or your boyfriend, or whatever you're into. Plus this one lasts way longer. Like these things are like 40% in concentration. So you don't need many sprays with this stuff. Like I overspray all my fragrances. I go at least above 15 sprays. But with this one, I don't. With this one, I spray around 5 to 8. And then I smell super strong. Don't get me wrong. Probably you are good with 2. So if you like dark, earthy patchouli fragrances, you should definitely check this one out. It also has a lot of sweetness, so it's very wearable, but you need to have some cojones to pull this one off. But if you can, super sexy. Try this one out. Now, and before I continue with the video, I do not recommend you girls blind buying these fragrances. Don't. I always say try before you buy. And the fragrances I'm talking about today, you can sample them all at ScentSplit. And you can even get a 10% off with my code CURLY. ScentSplit is actually the best sample company. Plus, they don't only do samples, they do full bottles as well. So if you like fragrances there, then later you can buy the full bottle on the website as well. Of most of them, like 80% that they sell samples of, they also do full bottles. And on the full bottles, you can use my code again. So if you can't find them anywhere for cheaper, get it there. To explain what ScentSplit is, ScentSplit is an online perfume store specialized in niche fragrances. And they ship worldwide. They provide samples, which is a smart way of trying expensive niche fragrances. They also sample some popular designer fragrances, and they only have 100% authentic fragrances. This way you can try 10 different niche fragrances for the same price as one full bottle, and then you know for sure that you like it. Now, they use high quality spraying bottles, and they offer samples in 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter, 5 milliliter and 9 milliliter. And don't forget, they sell full bottles as well. Now, ScentSplit has all the fragrances I'm talking about today, so try them out now, linked in the description, and use my code CURLY for 10% off. And at 11 we got Micallef Ylang in gold. Yes, this one lasts super long, easily 12 plus hours. The only thing with this one is it doesn't really project. Now, you do have a sexy scent bubble around you with this one, and people walking behind you will smell it, but it is not a big projector. So I would recommend you, because it is sexy, soft, sweet, luxurious. It smells like a luxurious hand soap actually. Maybe you think that sounds bad. It is not bad at all. You should wear this at dinner dates or date nights, because this is really scents that guys go crazy for, like those soft, feminine, sweet scents, but on the luxurious kind of a side. It is rich, creamy and very addictive to the noses of the men. Definitely try this scent out. And at 10 we got Fragrance de Bois New York 5th Avenue. Now this is also a scent that, yes, it is feminine, but powerful feminine. Ooh, if you haven't figured it out yet, I like the fragrances more on the darker side, powerful, feminine kind of a side. I don't just like fresh, that's too boring. Then you smell like a toilet or something like that. And you don't want to smell like a toilet, so stay away from most designer fragrances and dive into the niche fragrances. Now, if you like the fragrance Oud Satin Mood from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, then you're also gonna like this one. Now, not that they smell the same, not at all. Oud Satin Mood is my signature scent, and this doesn't smell like my signature scent. But I'm saying, if you like those kind of fragrances, like rosy, woody, different, unique kind of fragrances, then you like this one as well. Plus, it smells feminine. Think of Oud Satin Mood, lighter and made for all year round. Then that's this. But then it doesn't smell like Oud Satin Mood. It is totally its own fragrance. It is unique, but basically if you like that one, you're gonna like this one as well. Powerful, feminine, all year round kind of a fragrance. Some people would say, oh, it's too sweet or too strong for in the summer. No. Wear it in the summer, who gives a shit? Wear whatever you like, doesn't matter what season or what occasion. Trust me, normal people don't know when it is for a winter or a summer. Wear what you want. Alright ladies, yes, a little bit of a different background because I had mic problems. I have that more often, but BDK Velvet Tonka. This one is super sexy. Sweet, deep, rich, almond vanilla fragrance. And this is amazing when this is on a woman. You smell luxurious with this. You smell that this is not a fragrance that you can get at Sephora or any other department store. No, this stuff is unique and you smell like money. I would suggest you wear this at date nights because trust me, you will captivate all the men around you. So not only the one that is sitting across the table. No. More men will turn their heads for this one. Try this one out. And at 8 we got Mancera Wild Cherry. Yes. If you like Guerlain Le Petite Robe, it's basically the same thing, but then Wild Cherry is beast mode and smells better. get this one. Now, and if you hear cherry, don't think about the cherry fragrances that came out lately, like the Tom Ford cherry, whatever cherry that name is, I don't know. But this is a little bit different. This is a powdery candied cherry and very sweet and powerful. So don't think of wild cherry from Tom Ford. Is that the name? I'm not sure. Really think of Le Petite Robe from Colognes, then this, and it's beast mode. This is a big compliment getter. It's not necessarily super sexy to me, but this is just an easy to wear, good compliment getting fragrance. Longevity, easy, 12 hours with this one. Try this one out. And at 7, we got Kayali Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. That's the name. Or Vanilla Royale is the shorter version of it. Now, unfortunately, you cannot sample this at ScentSplit, but you can get this one in stores. And this is my favorite Kayali fragrance. This stuff is potent. The longest lasting Kayali that I've tried. But, oh, this is so good. Now, it is a Middle Eastern twist to a vanilla fragrance. Plus, a lot of patchouli. So the sweet, you really smell the vanilla. It is warm, spicy, earthy and dark. This is definitely a nighttime kind of a fragrance. A going out party-ish kind of a fragrance. But not a party like just a club or something. This is upscale. This is like that lounging kind of a parties. Like people with money are coming to the party and then you wear this. Oh my god, listen, you will turn heads. If you like fragrances like Oud Satin Mood, Intense Café, Arabian Oud Rasala, then you're also going to love this one. This stuff is really for the dominant ladies out there who can dominate the whole room. So you have to be very confident to pull this one off. But trust me, you're gonna intoxicate the room with some sexy goodness. Longevity with this one is an easy 16 plus hours. Try this one out. And at number 6, we got Mancera Black Vanilla. I like vanilla in fragrances a lot. But this is very powdery and a musky kind of vanilla. And very feminine. Yeah, very luxurious feminine. And beast mode. All Mancera and Montal fragrances are beast mode. You don't have to worry about longevity and projection with those fragrances because trust me, they project. Plus they are also not that expensive. Like 120 milliliter is what you're gonna get with beast mode fragrances. But still, you have to try them out at ScentSplit first. See if you like them. But if you like them, they're really good. Now, if you like vanilla fragrances but you want it to smell very feminine and floral, this is it. Now this is not super sexy to me, but it is very intriguing. If a woman would wear this and she would pass by me, I would definitely turn my head. That's how good this stuff is. You will turn heads, people will give you compliments. That's this kind of a scent. I would recommend this to work. Actually, yeah, to work and to wear all year round during the day, but not in a summer high heat. You can wear it in the summer at the office because then you have air conditioning, of course, but not outside. Outside, this, trust me, this is going to be too cloying for that. Now, this stuff is very underrated. I don't see no other woman talking about this one, but I must say I don't watch feminine fragrance content, so maybe I'm not right, but let me know in the comments down below if someone else talks about this one, but I don't think so. I am the first one. But longevity is easy, around 12 hours with this one. Very strong in projection and at least a whole sillage. So if you want that, try this one out. And at 5, we got Nichane Nefs. Now you definitely need to try this one out first before you buy it, because this one is super expensive, but super good and super strong and super potent as well. Now this is a mix between fresh and spicy at the same time. This is truly a art in a fragrance. Like this is totally something different, but not art that you can't wear it as a perfume. It's like super good as a perfume, but art as well. Normally they don't find that balance really well. It is unique, it is strong, and although this is a rose oud combo, it doesn't smell like all the oud rose combos out there. This is a unique kind of a fragrance. This is that kind of a fragrance that, yes, this is sexy to me because it is darker, not necessarily feminine. It is truly a unisex kind of a fragrance, maybe slightly on the feminine side, but this is a fragrance for the dominant ladies out there. And this is really a fragrance for the nighttime. Now, longevity with this one is I couldn't get it off of my skin so easily, 24 hours. So if you like fragrances that last 24 hours, try this one out. And at 4, we got Arabian Oud Rosewood. Yes. Now, this is basically Intense Cafe, but I have heard from people that Intense Cafe isn't as strong anymore. Now, that can happen, I don't know. I don't have a new bottle, but this one is beast mode. So if Intense Cafe is not working for you, you can sample it on ScentSplit and then also sample this one and see which one is better. But this one is a slight darker version of Intense Cafe. A little bit more smoky. There is olibanum in this fragrance. So this one is a tiny bit more on the incensey kind of a side. But still, it is Montal Intense Cafe, pretty much like 95% the same. Only 5% it is a little bit different, but this one is super strong. So if you want a strong Intense Cafe back again, then try this one out. Now, longevity is easy, 16 plus hours. This is super sexy. One of my most complimented fragrances out there, and this is a head turner. This stuff is not normal. Try this one out. And at 3, we got Montal Moukalat. Oh yes. This basically smells like Bubblicious, like pink bubblegum. That's what this one smells like. Yeah, exactly the same, but then in the best way, sexy fragrance-ish possible. But this is so addictive. If women smell like this. It has a tiny bit of a girl-ish vibe, but it's not bad girl-ish because it is so strong and potent, you know? So it doesn't smell like you smell like a kid or something. It's still sexy, but it has a girl-ish vibe. Now, this stuff is very unique because what smells like bubblegum fragrance? I don't know. This is it. It's like your childhood in a bottle, but then you smell sexy at the same time. And this stuff is super intense and super long lasting, like easily 16 plus hours. And really potent as well. You don't need many sprays with this scent. You don't. So if bubblegum fragrances sound like your thing, definitely try this one out. And at 2, we got Arabian Oud Resala. This was at one point my most complimented fragrance ever. Like, this stuff has literally given me like 5 compliments in one day from strangers. Not from normal people, from strangers. So many compliments I got when I was just shopping. This stuff is literally, when you walk past by people, they think like, what is this? Plus, in the West, this is super unusual because you really smell oud, you really smell vanilla, you smell cacao, and it is very incensey. So it is really something different for the people in the West. So Europe, America, this stuff is something different. So if you want to turn heads that people are like, what is this? What was that smell? They will think it is weird, but good at the same time. So you will have their attention right away. It's not that hard to get men's attention, but still, I'm also talking about girls. This is a dominant fragrance. You're really gonna, people in the room want to know like, what is this? Well, it's you. You smell the best. If you want to smell different, and if you want to smell strong, and if you want to be the strongest person in the room, then wear this one. Longevity is easy with this one, 24 hours. And projection is very strong as well and leaves a very sexy sillage. Try this one out. And at number 1, my most complimented oud fragrance, and I think that all the ladies should have this one in their collection. Listen, a little goes a long way with this fragrance. It is Scorpion Intense from Odeon Dubai, and look how much I have worn this fragrance. I'm almost out of it. Yeah, I wear this one sparingly right now. I don't want to buy another bottle. If you are a beginner with oud fragrances, or you don't know so much about oud fragrances and you want to get into it, listen. This is the one that you should go for. Whoa, if a woman wears this, you smell dominant, you smell sexy, you really smell like, here I am and I'm the boss. And women like that, like powerful women who have a character, are very, very attractive. Trust me. This is not a basic bitch, you know? This is a bitch. This is a beautiful rose oud fragrance, but then also with some berries on top of it. So you also have some sweetness, but it's not a sweet fragrance overall. It's more woody. Think of the fragrance Frédéric Malle de Moon. Yes, very, very out there if you have smelled that one. Mixed with Louis Vuitton Ombre Nomade. If you would mix those two fragrances together, made more likable and a big compliment getter, then you would get this one. Yes. If you want a fragrance that is a big compliment getter, if you want a fragrance that makes a statement when you walk into the room, if you want to be that dominant woman that conquers all the men, then this is your fragrance. Plus, it lasts a good 24 hours. This stuff is not going to leave you. Only go for this stuff if you can pull this one off. This is not for everybody. You are unique if you wear this and if you can wear this. But definitely try this one out. Alright ladies, and this was the fragrance video of today. Let me know in the comments down below what is the next list that you want to see, and I will make that list and see you in the next video. Bye bye.